My name is Leanne Grayson, and I come from Wisconsin. I hope that you will consider me
Do you have him?
as a responsible and moral guardian for your son.
They've taken Jericho.
Servant season 2 is obviously kind of a family affair because your daughter directed several episodes, which is great. What was it like working with her from behind the camera?
You know, she's an amazing person. Hopefully one day you'll meet her. Just everyone loves her, super elegant person, and she's fierce. So I knew she could handle this situation. She's been trained her whole life for this, and every single thing she's written, every single thing we look at, every single thing we analyze, every painting, everything we ever look at, every movie, all that stuff. So she's a very different person and storyteller, but I was excited and I knew the time was right. And I thought that episode 3 was the right episode for her, and she nailed it.
What was your favorite shot that she did in that episode?
Oh, she did such great work in that episode, but in the flashback, she gets off the bed. She's not supposed to get off the bed. She's pregnant, and she gets off the bed, and the camera goes up and over her shoulder as she puts her feet down. When she showed me that dailies, I was like, whoa, that's a great shot, because I wasn't there to see that. So I was like, that's good. That's really good.
The seal of approval.
Yes, exactly.
The other thing that's interesting this season, we learned more about the cult that you sort of introduced in season 1. And obviously we had an interesting year with real life cults in the case of Nixium, which was sort of through the vow and seduction, things like that. People got really invested in that story. Did you follow that story? Were you interested as that story unfolded?
No, well, it didn't have any impact on our piece. We had kind of talked about this cult aspect of it at the end of season 1. It came in the late part of our discovery of season 1 of how we were going to move it. I had an idea of where I wanted to go at the end of the show, but this was a wonderful way, the path. And as soon as it came up, I was like, that's it. We're definitely doing it. You know, they're very scary, you know, and you get to do that kind of invasion of a home feeling over and over and over again with a cult.
Are you in general attracted to stories about real life cults? Is that something that you're interested in? That because you deal with faith a lot in your films.
I got obsessed reading about Manson and reading about the trials, and I just find it endlessly fascinating. All of those things, Jim Jones, all of that stuff, and what is it that ties those things together? How does that work? How do they believe so much? How does one person get others to believe that much?
And when I think of your movies, The Village is probably one of the closest where I feel like you get into the mindset of a cult, like these people who form their own society away from the rest of the world.
So yeah, I mean, a lot of people now talk obviously about The Village, given everything that's been happening and the idea of what we believe in, whether it's a family or a person. I guess that's something that's repeated over and over and over. You know, do you believe that there are aliens out there? Do you believe there's ghosts? Do we believe there's that real life people are comic book heroes? Whatever it is, you know, belief systems are, I guess, what I traffic in a lot.
Well, maybe you and your daughter could team up on a inside Nixium movie. We'll get the real story of the two of you.
Don't get her going on it. I'm sure she'll get obsessed by it.